Hi all my little beautiful elves. Today's video is another gift guide. So like I said in yesterday's video, yesterday was my 10 gift ideas for people who are extremely hard to buy for, somebody who has everything or is just a very picky person, and I thought those gift ideas were amazing. And like I said in that video, I explained what else I would be going on to do, and today I am doing young adult and teen. I feel like there would be way too many videos if I did each video for individual people, and I feel like young adult and teenagers are close enough in age that I could do them together. So when I refer to teenagers, obviously 13 to 19, and then when I think of young adult, it is like 20 to about 27. So I have two young adults in my life. My sister's 22 and 23, so they are very young. And then I have a 15-year-old daughter. My mother was crazy and had us very far apart. We are about 10 years apart, so I'm not really sure what she was thinking, except she wanted two babies, and I am very grateful that she did. We have a very special relationship, and when she passed away, I was able to take care of them for her, and it was just like maybe everything in life kind of just works itself out that way. So I have my festive sweater on. I will link this haul down below. I just recently got this from Boohoo, and this beautiful like turtleneck sweater that I got from the thrift store, and I just thought it was perfect for this video. So I have my computer right next to me. Last year, like I said in the previous video, I had a lot of physical items because I did it later in the year. There wasn't the craziness around shipping, so I thought I would get these videos out a little earlier, so I don't have a lot of gifts. I'm just waiting on a lot of stuff. If you can see it kind of a mess in the background, I'm sorry about that. That is gifts. I just have everything kind of thrown everywhere right now. So I don't have a lot of stuff, but I will put images on screen so you know exactly what I'm talking about. So enough rambling. If you are new to my channel, my name is Charlie. I would love to have you. My channel is lifestyle. I do all kinds of different things here. Fashion, plus size, makeup, home decor, anything you can think of. I love my channel. It does not have one specific thing. I do everything that I love. So if you're interested in seeing my gift guide for young adults and teenagers, definitely keep watching. And like I said, I have my computer here. I wrote everything down because it's just easier for me to read that way, and I can kind of look on the computer as we're doing it as if we are just girlfriends or just friends in general chatting about Christmas or for the holidays. So the other day I was talking to my husband, and we live very close to a college town. Like within 5 miles of our house is Rowan College. It's a really beautiful college. The kids are amazing. There's never issues. It's a beautiful town. They keep it immaculate. It's a great area. So I was thinking, what is an amazing gift for young adults? And I thought luggage. I know my husband's like, what are you even talking about? I was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. You don't know anything about anything. I was like, just mind your business. You don't know what I'm talking about. But you think about it. If you're a young adult going to college, you're going off to maybe further your career, whatever the case may be, luggage is an amazing gift. If your family travels quite a bit, I think a piece of luggage is amazing. You can get luggage from TJ Maxx, Marshalls. You can get a bundle for pretty inexpensive. And let me tell you, luggage can be pricey, ridiculously pricey. But even Ross sometimes have luggage pieces. I'm not saying it will last you for the rest of your life, but my husband and I bought a big suitcase from TJ Maxx about 3 years ago, and he used it for quite a while to travel back and forth for work in New York City, and it lasted quite a long time, and it's still in decent, almost perfect condition. So maybe I'm in the minority here, but I think that luggage is a great gift for a young adult. Even if they don't use it right away, eventually it's very possible they do. And I just think it's fun to have a piece of luggage. It makes you feel very grown up, and I love it. I would love a piece of luggage if someone gave it to me. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big suitcase. It can just be one of those little suitcases, a duffel bag. When my sister left for the Marines, she ended up stealing my duffel bag because she had no luggage. So I think it is a great gift. Okay, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. Maybe I'll do one adult, one young adult, one teenager. So one of my great gifts that I thought about for teenagers, especially having one, is a waterproof speaker for the shower. I think it's a great idea. She is constantly listening to music when she's taking a shower, or listening to podcasts or whatever, and I feel like if it's safer than kind of sticking your phone on the ledge of the toilet or on the ledge of the tub, and that way you can hear it better. I think waterproof speakers obviously would be great for anybody, but especially teenagers, and I think they would really enjoy it. They can listen to their music and take a shower, and maybe encourage them to shower a little bit more. So when I looked online, the waterproof speakers were running you anywhere between, I don't know, $20 to $40, just depending. And what I loved about the idea was if I got my daughter a waterproof speaker, she could take it to the beach. We often do a lot of trips on the beach. She could use it for beach, she could use it for the pool, or you could use it on a boat. It's very versatile, but the idea was for a shower, and I think that's a great gift, probably for young adults as well, but I just put that on the teens list. For the young adult, I think the second great gift would be a Polaroid camera. You know, I think that it's a special sentimental thing when you are in college or when you're first starting out in your life and you want to take lots and lots of pictures. To have them print out like we did back in the day is something special, and you have it right there. And the cameras really can run you anywhere between like $50 and $79, which I know that might be steep for some people, but maybe that's their great big gift. And then the refillable film was like $10. I think they're a lot of fun. I think that it creates great memories and that you have forever. I know that most of us take pictures on our on our phone, excuse me, and anything could happen. You could lose your phone, something could get a virus, but when you print them out, you have them forever. And then they can do like those things where the kids like string up the little cords and little clothespins, and then you have all these memories. And I think a Polaroid camera is an amazing gift for a young adult. It can be great for anybody, but I think they would really love it. Like I said, when the kids are up there, they have a lot of fraternities and sororities where I am. Fraternity, I think that's what it is. And sororities, and the kids are always having such fun themed parties. They do car washes, and I think taking pictures with a Polaroid camera would be really, really fun. Okay, so the next one for our teens. Now, hear me out, moms and dads. Don't like kill me yet. So I bought this for my daughter last year. I think I got it for like, let me look here. Okay, so I got my daughter's for roughly like $40 last year on Amazon, and it is a mini refrigerator. Now, I'm not talking about like the ones that you would keep in a garage that hold a ton of cans of beers. I'm talking more, or like cans of soda, beer, whatever. I didn't mean just beer. I'm talking about the littler ones that maybe hold a couple of sodas, a couple of juice packs, maybe a little fruit snack in there. Not fruit snack, maybe like a little Lunchable. Not the great big ones. I mean, they're probably about this big. They're quite small. I'm not exactly sure the dimensions. Like I said, I'll have pictures up. They're a lot of fun, and they give the kids like a little taste of independence. They have their little tiny fridge there. Basically, I think they're more like beauty fridges. The one I got my daughter, at first she kept little juice packs in there, and it was just a lot of fun. I don't mean those great big ones. I mean, you certainly could get your child a big one, but I just meant like the ones that you can get from like QVC or Amazon for like $30-$40. I know that might sound super crazy, and maybe it makes me crazy, but she kept asking for one, and I got her one, and she used to, like I said, kept it in her bedroom as a little soda fridge, but now she keeps it in her bathroom, and actually now that she's a little older, she keeps her skincare in there, which I think is a lot of fun, and she just is getting a little more girly. Not that it really would matter, but she's starting to be a little more interested in like fashion related things and makeup and skincare. I mean, she is 15, so I knew it was going to happen eventually, but I thought the little mini fridge were really fun for a teenager. And they don't, like I said, they don't have to be the great big ones. I'll link the exact one I got her and a couple extra ones. Just the little ones alone are fun, and I think they would be super excited to get that. Okay, so this one I think is amazing for a young adult who is on their own, who has never cooked before, who possibly, you know, is just getting into cooking, and is a cookbook. They have so many cookbooks out there for young adults and teenagers, literally cookbooks for teens or beginner cookbooks, but there are some that are comical and fun, and I think they would really appreciate it. And it's something personal and something that you can give to them and maybe put a little note inside for them. They have so many amazing cookbooks for young adults and teenagers and people just starting out. As a matter of fact, my sister, she'll be 22 in January, just came to me and said, you know, I'm going to be moving out soon as I'm able to, which I keep telling her, you know what, live home as long as you can. There's no reason to struggle, but you know what, everyone learns. However, you know, people learn at different paces, and she feels like she is ready, and she said she wants to start to learn how to cook. So even if I wrote down some recipes, that would be perfect, but I also think that getting her a beginner's cookbook is a great gift. You can't go wrong. They have them for vegans, they have them for vegetarians, they have them for meat lovers, they have them for Literally, you think about it, they have it. They have some with curse words in it. They have some that are funny, serious. Anything you can think of, they have cookbooks for, and I think that's a great gift for an adult. So this is a gift my daughter actually asked for, and I think is perfect for teens, especially if your child maybe has, or your teenager has, like maybe trouble sleeping or possibly a little bit of anxiety, and weighted blankets. I had never heard of a weighted blanket until my daughter actually asked for one, and then I thought about it and I thought, you know what a great idea. You know, you feel snuggled up. The only thing I could compare it to is like sleeping with your dog, how you have them laying on your legs and you just feel snuggled, or someone hugging you at night. I personally don't love to be hugged at night because it makes me feel kind of like smothered. Between my husband and my dog's at my feet and my dog up at my head, I am like snuggled up like a little taco. But I think that a weighted blanket is an amazing gift, especially, like I said, if maybe your kids struggle with sleeping or maybe a little bit of anxiety. I think these weighted blankets, I think that's kind of what they're geared toward. So I think that's exactly kind of what they're geared toward, is helping you sleep. Now, I've seen some that are so incredibly expensive, like $600, but I've seen on Bed Bath & Beyond, Macy's, and possibly JCPenney around 40 bucks. And I think I even saw some as low as $24. I am going to link the much more budget-friendly ones for you guys, because I don't feel like any one of us is able to splurge a $600 blanket for anybody, but I feel like these weighted blankets are amazing. Now I'm going to check the weight on them. It look like they're anywhere between 15 and 12 pounds, which I think is amazing, and it will keep you nice and warm. Going along with that, just to throw it in here really quick, I just thought of it, also heated blankets. My daughter has used the same heated blanket now for about 5 years, loves it. It's incredible, and it keeps you so very warm. You just have to make sure you kind of get the one with the timer where it shuts off, because she has a really bad habit of not remembering to shut it off, but the one we have happens to shut itself off. So those two are amazing gifts for teenagers, because I know life can be stressful for kids. I know sometimes we don't validate their feelings because they are kids, but you think of all that emotion in that little body. You know, we get upset about things and they're so young, and you know, it can be really, really hard for it. So I know this one might be a little weird, but like when you're a young adult, you do beach parties, or maybe you go to a lake or a pool. I love these inflatable chairs. They're inflatable lounge chairs. I actually saw them a lot this summer on the beach. Oh, excuse me, I had to fix that. Sometimes it chokes me. So I found them like at Kohl's for like 25 bucks. I think you can probably get them at Walmart. They almost look like a big banana. And if you were having maybe like an outdoor party, or maybe like a fire, you were sitting around the campfire. I know a lot of kids like to do bonfires up where we live. These are really fun. But mostly I saw them at the beach and the lake this year, and I think they are a really nice gift, inexpensive, and I think a young adult or anybody would really like them. I think they're a great alternative to like a bean bag, or like those other kind of crazy inflatable chairs we had as a kid. Kids like that kind of stuff, or young adults like that stuff. It kind of looks cool in their room, like a bean bag chair. But these inflatable chairs, or actually they're a lounge, they look like a great big banana, and I love them, and I think they're a great gift. So this next one for teens, I think is amazing. I had never ever seen anything like it, and to be honest with you, I might actually buy myself one, and it's called a Bedside Shelf. It's so cool. I think they have them like around $12, to be honest with you. I've seen them on the website, and they just tuck into the side of your bed, and they can keep their phone on there, they can keep their laptop, a book, their remote controls, their, like I said, their cell phones, their alarm clock. I think it's such a cool idea, and I love it. I think it's something I've never seen before. I've actually seen, when I saw examples of what people kept on them, they kept their Kindles on them, glasses of water, and they just tuck into the side of your mattress. They are so cool. I think they are super duper convenient. I don't really need to sell you on these, because I think once you see them, you're going to be just like me and think, what a neat idea. So a bedside shelf is definitely a win for me, because even if I got it, I'd be super duper thrilled. So the next thing I was thinking about, I had never ever seen before, and I thought these were so cool for a young adult, and it's a pizza scissor. I know you can go get a regular pizza cutter. When you're a young adult, you eat a lot of frozen pizzas or frozen foods. And I just think I never realized until I saw a YouTube video recently that people actually go in and cut their pizza with scissors. And when I saw they actually have pizza scissors, I thought, this is genius. I have to recommend it. And it's like a stocking stuffer. It's a funny gag, but it's a useful funny gag. Like, I hate when people gift me like funny things that aren't useful. Like, at least make sure it's like funny and I can use it, because then I feel like it's a waste of money. So I feel like these pizza cutters, well, I guess pizza scissors, are really fun, and they're kind of like a pizza cutter, but they're for your scissors, and they kind of have like the regular handle, but they go out at an angle, so you get the perfect slice of pizza every time. So I thought they were a lot of fun, really inexpensive, right around like $12 to $16, and I think they are going to be like a real fun stocking stuffer for your young adult. Okay, so the next gift I thought about for teenagers were Bluetooth keyboards. I thought they were really cool, and what I think it is, and I'm almost positive, is an actual keyboard that you can kind of connect your cell phone to, and like an iPad, something like that. I think that is a really fun gift. My daughter does a lot of schoolwork, believe it or not, online. Almost 90% of her schoolwork is done from her cell phone and from her Chromebook, I think it's called, and her laptop. So I think one of these portable keyboards that she can do a quick essay, suppose she was not at home and needed to get something done and she had to do it all from her cell phone. I feel like these Bluetooth keyboards are a great example of something that would be perfect for a teenager. So this gift is something that is super duper practical, but I think every young adult, male or female, should always have, and it's one of those safety kits and first aid kits. I think that they might not appreciate it when you give it to them and they're like, what the heck is this, in their stocking, or maybe just wrap it up. But I think in the long run, especially college age students, they are walking to class at nighttime. It gets dark earlier now. It can have one of those that have the whistle in it, the one that has like the seatbelt cutter, the one that maybe possibly has mace. If you're lucky enough to live in a state that you're allowed to have a taser, and I believe there's some even with the ones that punch out the window. I think that they're incredible. I even feel like some are connected to Bluetooth that will contact your emergency contacts to keep you safe, and then you can get yourself a first aid kit. I think that in the grand scheme of things, unfortunately nowadays, you know, you gotta be on your toes, and I think one of these safety kits will be really beneficial, because you just never know what situation you're going to be in. And as a matter of fact, I think about 10 years ago, my grandmother gifted all the women in the family something very similar, and at the time you don't realize like what it's for, but nowadays I think it's a great gift for anybody. It's only going to run you a little more in price, but I think that if anything were to happen and you knew that is what helped keep your child out of danger, it's going to you're not going to care what the price is. I know a lot of them are around like $135. I know there are so many people that make them on Etsy, and I really think they're amazing, and I'm going to link some really good ones down below. But I think a safety kit and first aid kit are great gifts, and you really might not think about it, but I think in the long run they're amazing. And like I said, my sister works late at night at a pawn shop. I don't even want to talk about it. She drives me completely crazy. We have fought her tooth and nail. I mean, she's 5 feet, and I just don't think she belongs in a pawn shop. But I think someone like her, who is a little less, she's very book smart, but she isn't aware of things, her surroundings at all. She's very oblivious. And we're trying to work on her being less naive and a little more street smart and a little more streetwise. But I think something like this would be beneficial for somebody like her. So definitely think a safety kit is a great gift for a young adult. Okay, so this next one for a teen kind of is like the Bluetooth shelf or the Bluetooth keyboard, and it is a lap desk. I literally was saying to my husband last night, I was working on my computer editing my first gift guide, and I was like, man, I just put this lap desk on my gift guide for teenagers, and I think I would love it. Now they're running you about, I don't know, anywhere between $35 and $40, which I think is a great price point, but it is so perfect. If you do a lot of work on your laptop and you just want to sit down for the day, maybe you work remote, you work from home, you want to be lazy and stay in bed, these lap desks are incredible. Now, they're not like those old-fashioned plastic things that you got from like Five Below when you were a kid and you ate your dinner and your lunch on. These are really nice, and some of them are wood, really nice. Most of them look like they might have little legs. I'm looking at them on the computer, but some have like maybe that squishy bottom. Think these are great. I think truly anybody would like them, but for a teen, like I said, she does a lot of stuff on her Chromebook, and I don't like her hunching over, so maybe having one of these lap desks will kind of help with posture and everything. I know you yell at them and tell them, work at your desk, work at your table, but you know, they're tired at the end of the day, and as long as they're getting their work done and they're getting good grades, I think these little lap desks would be a great gift for a young adult. Now, you know everybody loves ramen right now. It's like ramen on the brain. Everyone loves it, and they're so inexpensive. They can feed you. You can bulk them up with things. And I saw ramen bowls. I think they're really, really cool. I've actually seen them at Five and Below for $5. I actually bought my sister one last year. It was a cute little ramen bowl with little chopsticks. I think they're a fun gift for young adults. These young kids really love the ramen. There's like ramen places all over the place up here, and I think that that would be a really fun gift for a young adult. Easy to find. Check them out at Five Below. If not, I'll link a couple inexpensive ones in the description box for you guys. But check out Five Below. They have really cool home decor things. You don't want to miss out. Just be careful, because I think they up the prices with some of their stuff, which is so strange to me. But the ramen bowls are a definite win for me. Okay, so this next one for a teenager is amazing, and it's those Snuggie hoodies. I almost wish we had one for football season. This was the first year my daughter went to all the football games for high school. She is in JROTC, and hopefully they don't allow the freshmen in color guard the first year, but maybe next year she'll be in color guard, and we are definitely going to need them, because some of the nights it was so cold that I thought I had like hypothermia. It was so cold. I think the one night it was like 26 degrees. It was incredibly uncomfortable, and I think those like fun Snuggie hoodies, I think that's like kind of advertised for like football games and soccer games and outdoor things. They're really, really fun. Not too expensive. They're just like the Snuggie, but they're just like an oversized, ridiculous looking hoodie. But I think they would be fun, especially with these cold winter nights. I definitely recommend those stupid little Snuggie hoodies. They are so much fun, and I will link one of them down below. And I will definitely link them down below for you guys. Now, I think this is an amazing gift for the young adults in your life, is a portable charger. I think, again, this would be good for anybody. We are always running out of battery. You can't always remember. Maybe something happened the night before and your phone didn't charge. I think a portable battery, was I saying portable battery? I meant portable charger for your cell phone. And you can get them roughly around like 40 or 50 bucks. I'm sure you could get them on a Black Friday sale with, what the heck's that store? I'm sure Best Buy will run some sales for Black Friday, but I feel like it's something that they can really have. They can keep those charged, throw them in their backpack, and if something happens and their phone forgot to charge, or maybe they were drinking a little bit the night before, they have their portable charger, and they can always have a phone to keep, you know, for safety purposes. So I think that's a great gift for someone who is a young adult. You know, they don't mean to forget, but they do. Like, they would forget their head if it wasn't attached sometimes. So, you know, we got to give them a little bit of a break. Okay, so is my teenager the only one who is obsessed with tacos? It's like taco, ramen, pizza, taco, ramen, pizza. That's like all they like to eat. And I know like they're at an age where like toys are kind of like but I saw this and I thought it was so cute, and it is a Dinosaur taco holder. They're super inexpensive. They're like 15 bucks, and they're so cute. I'm looking at them, and like the taco just sits right in the little dinosaur's back. You can get them here, it says on Kohl's, Amazon, and I am going to definitely link them. They're so silly and fun, and sometimes kids kind of just still need to be kids. Even though they're teenagers, they're still kids. It's kind of a hard age where they're like transitioning out of wanting toys and wanting big kid things, but you still like, you're too old to be young and you're too young to be old, and it's a terrible, you know, it's a very difficult transition. But I think these little dinosaur taco holders are so cute. Definitely recommend them for teens, and I will link them for you below. So this next one for adults is a really cool thing, and it's a bagel cutter. I had never seen anything like this. I know that a lot of people will stick that in your hand and you are risking cutting yourself. My poor husband almost cut his entire thumb off. He had to end up getting stitches cutting a bagel, and they're really neat. You just insert the bagel and you cut. It almost looks like you don't even need to. You kind of just press it down and it cuts the bagel right in half. You can get them at Bed Bath & Beyond. Amazon looks like they have them right around $20, and I think they're a really cool gift. Again, it's a gift that anybody could like, but say they just moved into their new apartment and they're furnishing it and they need like appliances. I think that bagels are a really quick filling, easy breakfast, and if you can just stick it in there, maybe you're more inclined to cut a fresh bagel. So I think a bagel cutter is a really, really fun and easy gift. Maybe you need a bigger gift for your teenager and you want them to do a little more activities outdoors. So I saw this thing and I thought it was incredibly cool, and I think it was like $114, and it's a seated scooter. They are so fun. They look like those bicycles, but they kind of go like this and you sit like inclined, and I think it's a great way to get your kids outside. My daughter has a skateboard and her bike is down at my grandfather's house, but she really likes to try to be outdoors sometimes, and I think those like reclining scooters are a lot of fun. And I know sometimes they can be a pain in the ass to get outside, but these seated scooters are so cool, and I think they would be a fun gift. Maybe that's their big gift. You want to encourage them to go out and do some things. Those seated scooters are super duper cool, and I think they go pretty fast, and I think it'd be a lot of fun, and it's an alternative to like a skateboard or a regular scooter or their bike. They're really fun, and I think that would be a really fun gift for your teen. So the last gift I have for young adults is pots and pans. If they're moving into a new apartment, or they are living at a sorority or a fraternity, or they live on campus, you don't have to get them a huge set, but pots and pans are a really good gift. I really wish someone would have gave them to me when I was much younger. I've gone through about 2 sets of pots and pans, but you can find them at Walmart. You can even buy those really inexpensive ones that are like $40, but obviously you can go up in price anywhere. But I think pots and pans are an amazing gift, even if someone just bought a new house. I mean, you could think 25 years old. I think if you gave them a set of pots and pans as like a housewarming present, amazing. I think it's a great gift. You can't go wrong with it. And they have so many selections at Walmart. I know maybe that doesn't sound like something you would have thought of, but it's a great gift. My daughter suggested this for the teens. I have I added an extra one for the teens, and I'm going to read you the name of it. It's Cankin water resistant book bags. Now, these are very, very expensive, and when my daughter asked for it at the beginning of the year, I kind of told her absolutely not. I think they're like $80. I think they're like $100. They're quite, I guess they're like, well, they're still expensive. Tilly's are like $80. I don't personally understand. They're like these square backpacks. I like that they're water resistant. I don't understand the appeal. I don't know if it's just like a name brand thing, how like we liked JanSport book bags. I'm not exactly sure, but I just put it on the list because she said everyone is obsessed with them. So I thought I would stick it here. They are quite pricey, so maybe it would be like a bigger splurge. But these backpacks, these water-resistant backpacks, are something that the kids are really loving. And last but not least, for anyone, is those stupid big fidget things, the ones that you press. You can get them gigantic now, and you can get them little small. I think if someone has a hard time maybe sitting still or concentrating, I think that's what they're kind of were originally geared towards. But even my husband was kind of playing with one, so I just kind of threw it on here as like a last-minute stocking stuffer idea. So that is everything. I talked long enough, so that is 10 for young adult and 10 for teen, 20 in total. But I feel like they were definitely, a lot of them were interchangeable and could be used for either or. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them down below. I will link all my playlists in the description box for you guys so that you have even more ideas from last year. I am trying very hard to not to do any repeat gift ideas. I love these videos. I think they're amazing, and I know right now with everything going on, it can be very difficult to get gifts for people, and you're so concerned about the shipping. That's why I wanted to get these videos out much earlier for you. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you all stick around and subscribe, and I love you, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.